Hey everybody, this is Dan with Pain For You. This is the last video from the hotel room in Austin. Thrilled I'm going to be home very soon and hopefully shooting in the backyard again. So I have a little bit of green behind me. Anyway, the topic of this video is that ending chronic pain from this mind-body syndrome, diversion pain syndrome, TMS thing, is not done by reading books. It's not done by hanging out in Facebook groups. I just spoke to somebody the other day, last night, and he's been in pain for 9 years. And it started with, working out in the gym and lifted, and he got that sharp pain and tried a whole number of various medical treatments and had the MRIs and, a little bit of a disc bulge, and he said he's been stuck for 9 years. And sure enough, I said, well, what have you done? Well, I've got this book, I got this book, I got that book, and nothing's really worked for me. And that's a very, very common thing that I hear from folks. And Sarno talks about people who read the book and got better. I talked about this before, book cures. And it's like a fraction of a percent. The rest of us actually have to do something. And yes, you'll go to Amazon and read the book reviews, and some people will say, yeah, I read the book and boom, within a week I was better. And so maybe the reason that happens is because they're much quicker to accept that perhaps they're not broken, and that, wow, this is such a relief that the fear of the pain, the fear of a lifetime of pain, literally drops away. And their focus on the pain drops away. And the sooner you can get rid of the fear and the focus on the pain, the faster it's going to go away. And I see this time and time again, that the more you fear the pain and focus on it and have anxiety about it and watch movies of your messed up future, the harder it is to get rid of the pain. And so, I told this gentleman, I said, look, man, you actually got to do something. Reading books is not the cure. Some people get lucky. Some people lose the fear immediately, and they're able to put it out of their mind and to say, this is awesome, I'm good. But that's not the majority of us. Certainly it wasn't for me. I spent 13 years, 12 of which I knew about Dr. Sarno, 12 of which I would see these reviews and success stories where somebody read the darn book and got better. So I understand your frustration, but the recommended cure by all of the experts in the TMS, mind-body, distraction pain world is not to read the book and that's it, you're done, right? You actually have to do something. There's wonderful programs out there on TMS Wiki. There's a free program. Nicole Sachs has a paid course. I am in the process of building my own program. Zero Pain Now has a bunch of options. But you got to do something every day. And if we just go back to what is causing the pain in the first place, the stress plus tension plus unresolved emotions creates this fight or flight, overstimulated nervous system, which can cause pain. Then we become chronic through the fear, focus, and anxiety about the pain, and the failed medical treatments and the programming from the media and the doctors. Oh, you're broken, you're going to be in pain the rest of your life. Get used to it. It's so easy to get wrapped up in that. And I did too for 13 years. And so what I'm encouraging you to do is go beyond the book, right? I did a video about Tony Robbins' success loop. First is belief. Do you believe in this enough to see the potential that you can get out of pain? Do you see enough potential that you'll actually take some action? And do you take enough action to actually start to see results? If you get the results, then your belief increases and you can go around this success loop and it builds very positively. But at the same time, if you never take any action and you're just reading to get more belief so that you can see the potential, but then you just continue reading more, and after a while, without taking action, you're never going to see the results. Then you're going to start to say, I don't know if I believe this anymore. It's not working for me. Well, you missed the vital step, is action. There's a lot of people who love the book The Secret. Believe in you can manifest yourself into all sorts of things. Believe you'll have money and it will manifest into your life. And where I think the secret failed was it missed a big step. Action. And so, when it comes to eliminating your pain, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that hard to do. It should be less scary and less frightening now that you know the true cause of it. Stress plus tension plus unresolved emotions equals symptoms, oftentimes. Why? Elevated, cortisol, adrenaline equals overstimulated nervous system. Dr. Schubner does a great job explaining the physiology of that. And when you realize it's just like, oh, I'm really stressed out, and I'm keeping myself stressed out through these constant reinforcement thoughts that are like, I'm broken, I can't figure this out. Even if I believe in Dr. Sarno, I don't believe I'm capable of doing this. I'm not good enough at this. I'm never going to get better because I'm not doing it right. Can keep you stuck because you're staying in that fight or flight. You're staying in that danger mode where your body and your brain is saying, you're still in danger. Sometimes it's our thoughts that keep us in danger. So, I've said this before. I'll say it again. May even have this be the tagline of my book. Relax. You're not broken. But you got to do something. You got to get out of your own way and start to utilize a process that'll allow you to feel your emotions. Turn down the volume on your nervous system, on your fight or flight, on your stress and tension levels. And we do that through feeling our emotions, allowing them to pass. Just like my video yesterday said, how do I feel my emotions? If you didn't see it, go watch it. But you'll find that truly allowing yourself to feel the emotions actually makes us feel better. We feel relief, like, oh, what a burden has been lifted. And if you find that the sadness or the anger or the depression or the anxiety really elevates as a result of doing this work, just make sure you're opening the door after you've allowed those emotions to visit, and allow them to leave, allow them to pass, allow them to release naturally. You don't have to push them out or throw them out, but just make sure the back door's open so the anger and all these emotions can leave. And so the books are wonderful. Education, self-assessment, process, mindset. Those are kind of like the 4 core things that I believe are critical towards getting better. Education is reading the books, watching the videos, checking out success stories. That's education, right? Self-assessment. There's one on my site. There's the pain test. You can get that at yourpaintest.com. That'll take you to my site and a test that'll give you a score. Anything above 30 means you can most likely get better. Mindset. These are a lot of what I'm doing these videos for, is to help everybody get their mindset to the point where they're turning down, they're relaxing and realizing they're not broken. And then process. That's taking action. Allowing yourself to feel your emotions every day. Employing a process, a proven process to get better, right? I'll be including that in my book, and I'm in the process of writing that. I don't have a release date. I'm finding it more challenging than I had hoped to get all of my thoughts into writing. But I will have a process in there for you. I do plan to have an opportunity for you to get ongoing support from me in a more significant way. But for now, it doesn't mean you're stuck waiting for me. There's tons of resources out there. Read the books. See the potential, but take action today. You don't got to wait for me. And allow yourself to get the results, because you are giving yourself permission to take action. And don't watch the calendar. Look, it's really easy to go, I'm putting all this effort in, nothing's happening. I've been doing it for, 3 days, 3 weeks, 9 years. Realistically, for the gentleman, I said to the guy, I said, are you really stuck, or are you just not taking action? And he kind of shook his head and says, yeah, you're right, I have not been taking action. So Doesn't matter how long you've been in pain or with symptoms. Take action. Reading the book is not how you end your pain and your symptoms. That's just step one of several. So I love you guys. Hopefully this helps, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.